we are. All right, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. All right, here we are. Here we are. All right, here we are, Berkeley, California, here at the Berkeley Marine Center, and been doing a lot of work on this beast of a boat, Morgan 46, and we're doing all new standing rigging and running rigging. All the running rigging's already in the mast and everything, and now we're gonna install a brand new Harken MK4 Unit 2 Ocean Series furler. So yeah, so this is like the cruising furler. It's got the round single foil here, so the single groove foil, and yeah, that's a good cruising furler. So I'm gonna show you how I install it. So we got the brand new headstay that I built up using the Blue Wave turnbuckles and swage fittings, and then check out this. This is the cool stem ball eye. And they come apart, which is really awesome. Like to get it through the masthead. It's a new product, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's the new headstay and the furler. So we got the box that comes with the drum, and then all your connectors and the top swivel. And then the beauty that I love about the Harkens is that they come with a pretty sweet worksheet that helps dumb it down so that you can put together the furler pretty easily. But you know, you put in all your different measurements of like your length of your from your pin to the end of your swage fitting. You enter that in there, your toggle at the bottom, and you add it all up, and then you get all your pin to pin measurements, and it tells you how long to cut your top foil. And then it even has a little worksheet here so you can double check your math to make sure, so you end up back at your original pin to pin length. So it's pretty freaking sweet how they do it, and keeps it nice and simple. So yeah, on to cutting the top foil and laying out the headstay, and start sliding things together. So I've got my length from my sheet here, 4 foot 11 3/4 inches. There's my foil right here, and I'm gonna cut this thing 4 foot 11 3/4 inches. All right, so I made my mark, so now I'm gonna go take it over to the chop saw. Chop saw does a nice clean job of that. Nice square cut, and so now I'm just gonna file the edges here, make it nice, and then we're gonna drill the holes for the top cap. Okay, so there's this cool little top trim cap that goes at the top, and it's 2-piece, clamps over the top of the headstay, and you got to drill a couple holes in it up here. And so we pop that in like that, and you can actually see where it's gonna go. And what I do is I take this and make a mark where the holes are gonna be. Boom and boom. Look at that. Take out my drill. Perfect. That's drilled, and then once we get this on the headstay, we'll slide this on, and then we put in these little wood screws, self-tappers that go in there. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean up the edges of this really quick, so there's nothing sharp. a little bit. Beauty. Okay, so now we're gonna lay out the headstay down the yard here, and then we'll start sliding on foils. So we got all the foils all ready to go on, and yeah. Okay, we got the headstay laid out, and so now I'm gonna undo the turnbuckle so that we can slide on all the foils. So undo this real quick. And then, just to protect the threads, what I do is I take my electrical tape and just wrap the end just a little here. So that's like that. And then we start just sliding on the foils. So feed the one in, and then you just kind of scooch it on down. So that's just the short one, and then we've got like the 7-footers, so we've got 6 of those to slide on. All right. Okay, so we got them all slid onto the headstay and all laid out there. And if you notice, they left the plastic on, and that way it protects it while it's sitting here in the yard. And then right before the mast goes up, I slice it off with a razor blade. So, yep. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just get everything laid out, just make sure everything's here and counted for. And so there's our drum, our top swivel, turnbuckle, the toggle, clevis pins, and then these are all the connectors, and then the joiner sleeves, or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, so if you look on these guys, there's like the claw end, I think is what they call it. That's supposed to go up towards the top of the furler, so that goes up there. And then you've got these little 2-piece guys, and this will actually goes in there like that, and then the other guy will just sandwich right to it, like kind of like a Lego. Trying to do it one-handed though. So yeah, so those guys just key right into that, and then there's just 4 of these Allen headset screws, and they give you the Allen keys and everything. So yeah, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay all the connectors down with all their joints along the end here, and we'll go from there. So now I've laid out at every single joint, I've laid out a connector and the 2 little plastic bushings there. Just try to be as efficient as possible, so everything's all laid out there. You can see them all set up, and now I'm gonna put the top cap in, and then start putting these individual connectors together. Okay, so 2-piece thing, and I'm just gonna put it over the top here. You can see this, and then it's just going to slide in there, and then we just screw in the 2 little wood screws. Perfect. Trying to do it one-handed, not happening. Okay. Okay, so here we go. You slop on the connector there, and line up the holes here. And then comes with the little things of Loctite. That in. And these should always go in nice and smooth, and if they don't force it. Snug, wipe that off, and now got the little claw teeth. They go there. Guy just snaps on. I need to slide it together. Just slides right together. Loctite. To these set screws. Nice and easy. Cross thread it. Snug it up. Boom, there we go. Here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Alright, so foil's all connected. Everything's all put together there, so now we can undo our protective tape on this. Lovely. Okay, now you want to remember this. It says up. So that goes on first. Get that guy up there. And now we're actually going to take the Allen keys that they gave us, and we're going to take out these little set screws that are nicely already tef gelled, which is freaking awesome. Okay. And here, and then just gonna screw on our turnbuckle. Make sure it's nice and even. Okay. Now I'm gonna run a tape measure and double check our length. Okay, so I double check my length. The length is perfect. So now I'm gonna put my cotter pins in the turnbuckle here, and then we're gonna button up the furler. turnbuckle. Okay, so now we have our super awesome cross pin. We slide the whole drum down. This toggle down here has got a hole that this guy goes through. All the way. That. Washer, check. Put just a little bit of Tough Gel on there. Okay. That in. Little cotter pin. Beauty. That's bent. Okay. Now we're going to put our little set screws in here. Okay, so I put those two little set screws in. And then you can see down here, that's where that cross pin, clevis pin went. So I didn't bend it crazy, just in case I got to take it apart to tension up the headstay some more. And then next is we got to put in this little pre-feeder that goes right here. All right. Okay. And this guy, they don't tell you to, but I just put a little Tough Gel on the back side here. Just because it's stainless sitting on aluminum. So just put it on there a little bit. And then a little blue thread locker in there. Threads. That guy just goes in there like so. All right. Okay, so there it is. Brand new Furler Harken MK4 Unit 2 Ocean Series, the cruising version of the Harken Furlers, and so all built. And this is the old junky ancient Furlex that self-destructed when we went to unstep the mast. So yeah, it was time. And yeah, so this is it for this project. It's going to be a little bit before we see it in action, as the boat is getting a new engine on top of all the rigging work that I'm doing. So stay tuned for more projects for this boat, because we're going to put a new traveler in there. We're going to put a Vang Master rigid boom vang in, and finish putting the mast in and all the standing rigging. So yeah, stand by. Thanks for watching.